Hello everybody, this is Vinny with Excel Distance Calculators, and today I'm going to go over one of the most interesting tools we've done in a while, which is an employee mileage reimbursement calculator. So kind of going back a little bit to what do we do. I've been building logistics tools for the last 15, 16 years, and my goal has been to create these tools that make small to medium-sized business owners life quite a bit easier. So today I want to go over a very, very interesting tool, which is the employee mileage reimbursement calculator. So the purpose of this tool is to calculate reimbursement mileage for employees that have to work at certain jobs. This specifically works very well for things like construction workers or any type of workers where they have to work at certain projects in different days. So let me kind of give you a little bit of background, what we're trying to achieve here. So, we have the construction company, we have a list of employees, and these employees, they all have an address. Sometimes this address can start from their home, sometimes it can start from their office, depending on how you would calculate that mileage reimbursement. On top of that, we have a list of jobs. So in a way, this is both a scheduling and reimbursement tool. So what I can do, what the tool allows me to do, if I have a list of my employees, like in this case, I've got Carmen Electra, I've got Jim Jones, I've got Zig Ziglar, and I've got Babe Ruth, very famous people here that are going to be working here for us. And what the tool will do is we'll calculate mileage between each of this employee's addresses to the addresses of where these jobs are located. And we can do that via the drop down without having to actually enter the job address. I'm going to want to go over a little bit over the settings in here. The tool allows me to reimburse per miles driven. So in this case, I want to reimburse 58 cents. Let's kind of increase that a little bit. Let's make that 75 cents that I want to reimburse. In the first 2 miles of driving, we will not reimburse. After that, I want to be able to save this report so that I can email them to my employees. So let's set the schedule. We have Carmen Electra on Monday. We want her to work on Quick's Corner. We're gonna work for the first 3 days. She'll work on Quick's Corner. After that, I want her to work on Jamestown, and then on Saturday, she's actually not gonna be working. I'm gonna hold off now while I complete the schedule, but you get the idea. All right, and we are back. I was able to set the schedule for each one of my employees on every day. So what the tool will calculate every day is how many miles it took Carmen Electra to travel on Monday, and what the tool will do is we'll look up the address from her address where we've got this set up here, and into the address of the job, and we'll calculate the driving distance. So let's kind of go back, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to calculate the miles. And as you can see, the tool will automatically calculate those miles for the week. And so these will be the miles. Also tells me the driving time that had to happen there. As you can see, they traveled quite a bit of time there. And then so this would be the miles, this would be the time, and this would be what do we owe them for the week. Now I can go back to my settings in here, and I will generate these reports. I'm going to click on it, and what the tool will do is it will generate those reports. I can open them into my miles folder, and will tell me exactly what I need to pay. It is in my company slogan. On Monday, she traveled, 0.52, or he traveled 0.52 miles. Because the first few miles are not reimbursable, she doesn't have any. etc. I believe we set it up the first 2 miles not to be reimbursable, and it'll tell me exactly what I owe her for, or what I owe him. I keep calling Babe Ruth her for the week, and it is as easy as this. And I understand that your business might or might not be exactly like this. I'd be more than happy to work with you to make any changes needed so that you can get a tool that will allow you to schedule and to calculate your miles to reimburse your employees. Until next time, thank you.